10 Best Tips to Start a New Job Successfully. Do you know the first day at a new job is critical for making the right impression? Do you know the first day at a new job can lay the foundation for success over time in your new role? Do you know new employees are sometimes seen as intruders? Do you know that you are replacing company favorite or company legend? So, when you start the new job, at one hand you are excited and ready to go, and on other hand you are a little scary and feel stressful. Because you know you are seen as the new kid on block, you are center of gossip for many, and at least for few days your each movement will be scrutinized. So, for avoiding any major confusion around you, for avoiding any misinterpretation about your actions, and for avoiding any false ideas and rumors related to your personality, it becomes very much essential for you to create good impression at your workplace within very first few days. Please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Here are the 10 best tips to start a new job successfully. 1. Learn, understand and adapt the culture of the organization. First of all, understand that simple truth that every organization has their own culture, which is built up upon the belief of the founder or owner. It is that culture which reflects in each and every movement of the business. So, as a newcomer, first of all, understand that culture, make necessary adjustments to be a part of that culture. If you are working in a family-owned unit which is run by the family members from centuries, it will be quiet, differ from the generation next any tech-savvy enterprise. One follows all the traditional and conventional methods while other follows all the non-traditional and non-conventional method. So, for being fit into that environment, it is quite essential for you to learn about the culture of that organization as early as possible. 2. Arrive early but stay late. As a newcomer, you have to learn many things. You have to understand your work profile, and for that you have to coordinate with all your senior and junior staff. So for adjusting their times, initially arrive early, and if it is possible stay late while all of them are available. So, none of them have to wait for you or their schedule gets disturbed due to you. This simple habit will create good impression of yours in long run. It simply proves to your supervisor that you are ready to work hard. 3. Do not spoil your attendance record during first year. Keep your attendance record neat and clean during first years. Always avoid unnecessary leave, coming late or other physical presence related matter, because initially neither you are very much productive nor familiar with work, so during that period prove your usefulness by being physically present whenever your employer needs you. 4. Be familiar with concerned people. Your co-workers, colleagues, boss, seniors and juniors are the person with whom you have to deal on daily basis, so, by and large, they are more or less like your family members with whom you will spend your maximum time. In this circumstances, isn't it preferable to be familiar with them? Yes, it is absolutely desirable to be familiar with all of them, so, in a very short span of time you are quite acquainted with their nature, like, dislike, dealing patterns, etc. It will help you to create perfect wavelength with each of them. 5. Get to know key, influential, important person. In every organizations there are some influential or key person who dominates the entire environment or influence each and every decisions. These are the critical people, who evaluates your as well as your department's or team's performance. So, for early success in your job, know them very well, understand them very well, learn their work ethics and accordingly mold your working pattern, ask for their feedback. Slowly but steadily gain their trust, it will help you in long run. 6. Create perfect harmony with your IMMEADIATE boss. You have become quite familiar with all your colleagues, you know who are the key players of the organization, but you are unable to create a perfect harmony with your immediate boss. Believe me, this is not good sign, because ultimately she is the whole and sole person who can make you or break you. So, for your career upliftment, it is very much essential for you to develop good relationship with him, her, create perfect harmony with him, her, so both of you can progress professionally, because without your support she alone cannot accomplish all the task, and at the same time without the guidance, feedback, encouragement and release of resources you cannot accomplish the task in given period. Understand this simple truth and behave accordingly, but be careful she should not take disadvantages of their post. 7. Do not try to change or modify everything at once. Once you become familiar with atmosphere or environment of the organization, you will find many things which needs to be changed, you will find many rules and regulations needs to modify, you will find many controversial matter, you will find many policy level matter which needs to be rectified.
Yes, it happens, because you are coming from altogether different atmosphere or culture, so, initially you find many odd things and matter in your current organization.
But, be careful, do not start to change or modify everything all of a sudden, because this will create stress and tension among many. Those who have laid down the rules and regulations will start to view you as the someone who is trying to get the control and power immediately, no matter, you never intended that. So, initially, do not change the things, let it be as it is and wait for the proper period when you have complete command over the situation without any hesitation. Implement the idea which you feel worth to implement. 8. Be careful and avoid office politics and gossip. No matter how small or big the size of the organization, there will be politics, there will be dirty games, there will be clashes of power among seniors, there will be ego problems, etc. Despite of all your sincere efforts, you cannot stop it, you cannot escape from it, or you can't afford to ignore it. So, what could be the sure and safest ways to deal with it? Be careful, never take anybody's side, always avoid criticism of others, never pass bad comment about others. Do not take active interest in any gossip. 9. Talk less and listen more. Initially cultivate the habit of listening more than talking, because remember that you are quite new to the culture, you don't know the nature of your co-workers, so for avoiding any confusion or misinterpretation of your talks, always try to keep complete control on your tongue. Because any misunderstanding at the initial stage may hamper your progress at later stage. 10. Have patience. Despite of following all the above mention and many more suggestions, implementing all the useful ideas, many a times you may feel that the things are not moving as per your planning, you are not getting enough support from all of them, you feel resistance from all the level, etc. But, during this time, do not lose hope, do not lose enthusiasm, but keep doing good work. Always try to improvise your performance. Sooner or later your efforts will be taken under kind consideration, so, main thing is to have a patience. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button, share and subscribe.